Hello, hello.
Hi.
Hi, we're live.
We are.
I'm excited about today's topic. I'm excited to hear what we say about today's topic.
Yes. Carly mentioned earlier, it's like this was going to make us very hungry.
Yeah.
And I agree.
I know. I can't wait to talk about that one question about what's going to be on our plates.
Now, would any of you say that Thanksgiving is your favorite holiday?
No.
I still think Christmas is my favorite.
I agree with that.
Yeah. Thanksgiving is pretty good. Very food centered.
Yeah. It's like it's okay to have a food coma that day.
Mm-hmm.
Or from morning till evening. What about you, Carly?
I wouldn't say it's my favorite. Christmas is definitely my favorite, but it is Jody's favorite. Like it is absolute favorite thing to like go eat and watch football.
Yeah.
So how should we start here?
I can pop up some of our questions here. Janelle came up with some very good questions for us today. They're all encompassing. The first one here, we can kick it off with this. Do you guys typically do Thanksgiving at home or away?
Go for it, Carly.
Okay. I've never wanted to go off. Okay. So for us, we always go to Jody's sister's house, which is just in Newark. That's not too far away. She's like big into cooking Thanksgiving dinner. So she has 3 kids. So we just take the kids up there, spend the day. We usually get up there around like 11 and just spend the day there till it's bedtime for the kids. So.
Oh, that sounds good. So that's like local away.
Yeah, I wouldn't say like super far, but we travel a little bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you? Oh, we typically my family would always host, so I'm almost always at my family's house in they're in Elkton, Maryland. And typically, like the rest of my siblings would come to my parents too. And this year it's different. I'll be in Florida, and I think like a lot of my siblings are married, so they do like on and off holidays. Like if they're not there for Thanksgiving, they'll be there for Christmas. So and vice versa. So like as the years have gone on, it's gotten a little more like of a toss up. But traditionally, it's always at home.
Grace, your Thanksgiving, well, all your holidays must have been amazing as a kid. Like just
really good.
Yeah, because Grace is one of 8 children, right? 8?
Yes. Yeah.
Darn, I didn't even know if I was like, is that too many?
Yeah. No, it was good. 8, and then like they've just like spawned. So it's so like massive gathering now.
So how many did 8 become with marriages and children?
It's in the 20s right now.
Is it?
But there's just like there's like babies on the way, and then there's always like infants.
Yeah, it's gonna be endless, just like with all the phases.
Yeah, it's
amazing.
Crazy. We've still got some that like like have yet to like go have kids and all that. So it's gonna be fun to see what it becomes in the
yeah.
How about you? Are you home or away typically?
I am never home, and well, maybe one time. Right now we go to Greg's brother's house. They usually host most of the holidays. And they live very close to Greg's parents, and then some other family members come from various like local areas too. And so we go to Milton. Yeah, my kids they spend like Thanksgiving afternoon and evening with their dad's family.
Yeah. So is it exactly the same every year, would you say?
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I like clockwork.
So. Yeah.
Hi, Renee. Thanks for watching.
Hey, Renee.
Okay, so we can jump to our next question here. So also, if anyone's watching, we would love your input. So please comment your answers to these too.
Yeah, so do you have Thanksgiving home or away? Let us know.
So then, what are like some childhood Thanksgiving traditions that you still do to this day? Either of you could start.
So we don't really have like a childhood tradition that I've done other than like I wake up and watch the Macy's Day Parade.
Ooh.
So now I'm
Yeah.
like, my kids are starting to get to the point where like they can watch that. So that's
Yeah.
like trying to make that a tradition. Because like I don't spend Thanksgiving with my family, and I haven't done that since I was like a teenager. So I'm starting to make a new tradition. What about you guys?
How about you, Grace?
I did have answers for these. The first one that came to mind is cinnamon rolls. It's like morning of, and then while you watch the Macy's parade, so that happens in tandem. And then the last one I could think of was like my mom. Maybe when I was a teenager, she started doing this thing where I think this is like kind of traditional from, I don't know, like way back, but you would get like a little cup of corn kernels, and everyone takes a certain number. You can choose how many you take, and then you go around the table, and for as many kernels as you took, you say something you're thankful for from like the
Aw.
last year. So it's just a nice, sometimes it's kind of emotional, sometimes it's really relaxed, just sharing
Aw.
nice things. But that's a fun tradition. Like I don't want to stop doing that. Like
Yeah.
it's a really meaningful.
That's sweet.
Yeah, that's cute.
Yeah. How about you? You said you couldn't really think of.
The only thing that I do every Thanksgiving is I get up and make a monkey ball.
Yeah.
Wait, what is it called?
monkey
Well,
bread?
it's monkey bread, I guess.
But it is
Um,
little ball
Yeah,
shaped
and
things.
I started doing it. This is actually, I started this. My parents didn't do this. We used to have big Thanksgivings because my dad had a pretty big family and my mom had a pretty big family, but as everyone got older and passed away, like kind of just shrunk down. So as a childhood, my family gatherings, I feel, were pretty amazing. And now we're just a small little family. So I started making monkey bread with Olivia when she could sit up. As soon as she could sit like on the counter with me as I was doing it. We've been doing that like every year. And I do make that every holiday. So Thanksgiving, Christmas, and Easter at least. And
So
then
will you have some this year?
yeah, I have to. Like I do have to do
Yeah.
that. And I always pull out like the it's Dora the Explorer Boots' monkey bread recipe. And we've just been making that forever. And my kids so they don't go with us. So like I make one for here and then I take one. And that's like my thing. It's like not super involved, but everyone seems to enjoy it. So that's like I'm just like a stick with it kind of person.
Yeah. I feel like we might have shared the recipe last year. We'll have to dig
yeah.
that up.
I feel like I
We
want
should. Yeah, we just should share it every year.
Yeah, we have some input from Renee. She said, "Home with hubby's family. If I'm not working, which is rare. Traditions when I was younger, we always have to have sweet potato pie, which I didn't love as much as I do now."
Ooh.
And she says, "Monkey bread. I haven't had it. I don't even know how long."
It's so good. It's cinnamon, sugar, butter, and biscuit dough, and a little vanilla maybe, depending on the recipe. But it's just so good. I love like
Amazing.
cinnamon buns.
Yeah. All right, let's see what else we have here.
Okay.
This one could be
Ah.
controversial.
I know. That's why I want to talk about this. All right, Grace. I know
Okay.
you're sort of like you're in a transitional point at the moment, but
Yeah. So my answers are going to be based on like historical, like my life historically, rather than like this year because we're all in a tizzy. But yes, like Christmas tree does not go up until the morning after Thanksgiving, and that is like a whole event in and of itself. So like that's really fun. I look like it's like Thanksgiving's a great day, and then the day after Thanksgiving's a lot of fun too.
Is
That's-
it
that's
a real tree or a fake tree?
Ooh, okay. Also controversial. I've never had a real tree in my life. It's always been fake, and I like them. Like I like how they look and how easy they are to set up. But I can't. Like I feel a little biased because I've never experienced a real tree, so I might feel differently if I had.
They're messy.
Oh, so did your family always do artificial? Like your mom,
Yeah.
dad? Okay.
Yes.
Carly, what about you?
I want to put my Christmas tree up a couple days Yeah. But so Jody has started a tradition since we have Harper that he likes to do it usually the Saturday after Thanksgiving, because we do go to his sister's on Thanksgiving. So we actually cook a small dinner here for ourselves and then put the Christmas tree up and the decoration.
I love that.
Yeah, it's just like a little
tradition.
And play the Christmas music and candles and all that.
Oh,
The fake tree, however, we have done regular in the past, but I was scarred one year. The inside of my tree died, and we didn't know till we went to remove it, and the entire thing, all of the pine needles fell off. Like,
Whoa.
moving
oh
it.
my gosh.
So we haven't
Yeah.
had it since then, but it was fun.
Wow. I feel like real trees are like a different animal. Like they
Oh,
take
yeah.
maintenance and everything.
I like the thought of one, but like getting poked by the tree and the mess potentially is kind of a turn off nowadays.
Janelle, how about you? Do you have a hard and fast rule?
I have not done a real tree in a long time. Growing up, we never had a real tree. Not once. And then when Olivia was little, we did do a real tree for maybe like a couple years in a row, and then came back around to artificial. And I like it too because you know how you can adjust the branches and spread out your ornaments all nice. You don't have as much like flexibility with a real tree, and you can like bend up the branch to hold it on, you know. So we switched to artificial, and that's what we do now. And it is easier to take down because I don't take my tree down one time it was up, like, wasn't it up in July one year? Do you remember that?
You had some stuff up, for half the year.
Wait, and I had my Christmas garland up till summer this time on the mantle. It's not real. So I'm not good with like undecorating, which is why I really don't decorate too much anymore. Like I don't overdo it anymore. But I forget where I was going with this.
Did you say when you put it up?
Oh, I do. It's definitely not before. It's not till Thanksgiving is over. Probably like anytime the day after Thanksgiving until like the first weekend of December. And it has been like late at times.
Seems like a good time frame there. We have some audience participation. First, I just have to show Renee's smiley faces because they were very cute. And then she said, fake trees always, forever, last forever. Sarah says, we always do a real tree, but we don't put the tree up until after my son's birthday in mid-December. Cutting it close.
Yeah.
I like it. And then Renee says, my cat would go crazy with a real tree, I think. And I feel that decorating to a point girl is busy. Yes.
Yeah.
I like decorating for sure.
I love the decoration. I like being like fully decorated, but then like to schedule the time to take it all down is a little much.
Yeah. So let's see what else. Oh, Janelle, we have your favorite question next.
Ooh. Oh, good.
Yes. So your Thanksgiving plate must-haves, and you must choose 5.
Okay.
Janelle, do you want to go first?
Okay. So I probably would pick macaroni and cheese first, actually. And then mashed potatoes, turkey, definitely pumpkin pie, and probably green bean casserole.
Love it.
Those would be my 5. Heavy on the mac and cheese and the pie.
Yes.
I didn't even like remember mac and cheese as a Thanksgiving food until you said it. It's like, darn.
Yeah.
I should have thought of that. Carly, what about? Huh?
Do you have that at yours? Is
I
mac and
guess
cheese
not
like-
often enough.
Okay.
No. Maybe I think once or twice we've had like a baked macaroni. That's good.
Oh, I had mac and cheese as my first one also. And then I had turkey, green bean casserole, pasta. My sister-in-law makes this like seafood. It's not like a scampi, but it's like a lamb and a white wine sauce.
Ooh.
So
Yeah.
there, and then I put rolls on there because I feel
Oh
like
yeah.
like extra carby
Yeah.
that day. So
Yes.
It's a big carb day.
Mine
about you?
were Mine were, I like ham over turkey on Thanksgiving, so I picked ham. Cheese grits, which maybe that's why we didn't have mac and cheese, because we have this like decadent cheese grit dish that gets baked and it's like crispy on the top and then really like ooey gooey in the middle. So there's that, and then a Jello pretzel salad that my aunt makes specifically.
My brother loves that.
Oh, it's so good. And then a bacon green bean dish that like you fry up bacon, and then with the grease that's left over, you pour that over the beans and you bake it like in its own bacon grease. And yeah, and then I just picked cranberry sauce because I couldn't really. I do always enjoy that, but I couldn't think of anything else.
I do like cranberry sauce. Like I didn't as a kid, but you grow into cranberry sauce, I think.
Yeah, agreed. I only think I started enjoying it the last like 2 years.
Yeah.
With the cranberry sauce, yeah, I'm not mature enough yet.
Some are not good. Like some are really bitter, I think.
Do you guys like homemade cranberry sauce or the Ocean Spray can that's left out of the can?
And I think it's for me. Like it's not necessarily the taste, but I'm not sure what to eat it with or why it's there.
Yeah.
I think I like homemade versions. That might have been when I started liking them.
There's like memes about like that, the cranberry. Have you seen the meme about like the Ocean Spray?
With the
we actually do, like that's what my mom puts out, but it's funny. The meme is funny.
I have to see it now. We have to find this.
I saw this like something about like if it doesn't have the ridges in it, I don't want it. Like the ridges from the can.
I love it. We have an answer in from Renee. Renee's choices are turkey, cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes with gravy, butter rolls, and sweet potato pie. Yes, the classic sweet potato pie. So good.
I also saw another meme that if anyone has cats, like there's a meme that shows how like this person just made like a Christmas tree for their cat so that the cat would stay out of their tree. So it was like a tiny little like Christmas tree for the cat. It was cute.
Oh, where do you get a mini Christmas tree? Like if I needed one, where should I go for that?
Amazon. I've been looking. Amazon has like a cute little 3-tree set, like tiny. Walmart has a few. I'm in the market for one of these right now, so this is why I know. I would say those two for like budget, like affordable, like the right price and cute. That's where I would go.
Okay.
I think I might have saved a couple links. I'll send them to you.
I'll take them. So then, let's see here. We got Sarah's choices. Sarah's were turkey, apple stuffing. Wow, yum. Homemade cranberry sauce, mashed potatoes, and lemon meringue. I
forgot about stuffing.
I
do like stuffing.
I was thinking about that. Why did I forget about stuffing?
You know what drives me nuts in stuffing is the celery when it's still like crunchy. I can't get past that. Yeah.
Jody makes this like phenomenal stuffing, and his sister makes it also. I never had it before, but it's got sausage and green apples in it.
Ooh.
So it's savory, got like a little tart, sweet. Oh my gosh, it's
yum.
I can't believe I forgot about it.
I like stuffing. I forgot. I guess it just didn't make. It was number 6, probably.
Okay, we can give you a number 6. Right. Well, speaking of eating a lot of food, now do you dress up for Thanksgiving or do you stay in like comfy clothes all day?
What do you do?
I do. Okay, I'm in pajamas until dinner, I would say. Like but dinner could be at like 4 o'clock or, you know. Yeah. So like up until whenever we're eating, I'm pretty like in my PJs eating cinnamon rolls, drinking coffee. And then I'll put on something nice for dinner. What about you guys?
I'm like always comfy. So I'm always in leggings and usually like a sweater or sweatshirt. My sister-in-law's house is like very casual, so like I don't feel the need to dress up, but I might throw a nicer top.
Yeah.
Something that's flowy that doesn't hug the belly.
Yeah.
Yes, good planning.
I'm probably like in the middle. We usually eat at 12 or 1, and I will throw on some jeans, but of course they're like stretch. They're not like jean. I mean, those kind of jeans even exist anymore. So I'm like in the and then like a casual top. So like in the middle, but still pretty comfortable.
Yeah, smart ladies. I just have to justify my comment about stuffing. Renee also says stuffing gotta be mushy, not crunchy. I won't eat it. So I'm with you. And then Sarah's a vote for comfy clothes. Smart.
You, I feel like this is getting into Christmas.
That's
So
okay.
never mind. Let's keep moving.
Okay, we'll come back around to that in like 4 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay, so this is a good question. Have you hosted at your house before? I'll just say I have not.
I haven't either.
I have. I wouldn't say that we have either. I've never. Up until we couldn't go to Thanksgiving 2 years ago, I think, because one of the twins, one of Greg's daughters, had COVID, so we had to stay home. So that was our first attempt at. I wouldn't call it hosting, but making our own Thanksgiving dinner.
Yeah.
And that went pretty okay. He did the turkey and he did a great job. And then we kind of partnered up on the sides. But I wouldn't say we hosted. And then previously in my adult life, I've never hosted. I've never hosted anything but like kids' birthday parties. No major holidays yet.
I do feel like it's a lot to have like to be the one hosting a major holiday, because usually everyone brings something, but I feel like it gets left to the host to do like the big entree.
I know.
And a lot of other things. Yeah.
My sister-in-law is a superstar for that. She does it every year, every holiday, every year. I'm like, ooh, that's a lot. So,
Carly, did you say that's you too?
Oh, my sister-in-law does all the holidays. However, recently we took over like Christmas Eve dinner. Instead of going anywhere, we decided we wanted to do that. But she does typically all the holidays, which is nice because I just bring a side dish. But I don't know how she does it because she feeds like, I think there's 12 or 15 people usually. So.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good for sisters-in-law.
I know.
I know. Thank you. I'm wondering how long I can ride this out. Like, can it be my whole life?
Yeah. I'm just gonna pop this up. Renee says comfy clothes all the way. She's a visitor and popping in. Sarah says I've cooked Thanksgiving, but the only guests were my parents, but my sister and sister-in-law usually host. Another sister-in-law.
I know.
And then Renee says I give to all the hosts forever appreciation.
Yes.
Me too. Okay, so this kind of brings us to our next question. Are your gatherings big or small typically? Carly, you kind of said.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's like crazy big because like out of the 12 or 15, 5 or 6 of them are usually kids. But I mean, I feel like that's a good size considering when I grew up, they were really small. So not comparable to your size, I'm sure, Grace.
Do you prefer like the bigger size or the smaller size?
I like both. I like when I host it to be a little bit smaller and less intimidating, but I do like to go and like see everyone and everyone be, together.
Yeah.
What
What
about
you
you?
do?
I think ours are like probably 20 people, including kids, maybe between 15 and 20. How about you?
Ours?
Wait.
Yeah. I
guess it
It's
depends.
actually quite large. I don't know. They're really big, but we usually have like my whole family and then like 1 or 2 friends that might have got, like if their parents live out of town or something like that, we'll host them too. So it's always fun. We have like some mystery guests every year.
Grace, didn't you recently have a holiday where all your siblings were there? Like
Yeah.
in one place? Was
Yeah.
that last thing?
This is last Thanksgiving, and it was one of the best weekends of my whole life. My sister, her in-laws own a farm in Charlottesville, Virginia, and so
Yeah.
they like graciously were like, "Hey, bring your family." And there are like 2 or 3 houses on that property, so we all like filled each one, and it was just like a weekend Thanksgiving event, and it was really fun. So I'm hoping, like, because we do the every other holiday thing, maybe next year we could do it again. And-
Good.
but even Sam, who's like an in-law, to all of them, was like, that was amazing. I can't wait to do it
Yeah.
again. So that's always nice to hear. We've got some fun stuff going on in the comments here. Janelle, this is going to encourage you. Sarah says, my aunt, who's in her 70s, claims she has never cooked a turkey.
Oh, good. I can make this laugh.
Renee says, Sarah, I'm probably going to be your aunt. Sheila's here. Hi, Sheila.
Hey, Sheila.
And thank you for sharing. Sarah says, I was in, wish I could claim that. Love it. Let's see. Sheila says large gathering. Renee says possibly 10 or so people typically. It's good size. And then Sarah says our family gatherings are always around 20 of us. Man, I love Thanksgiving. So fun. Well, let's see here. I'm at the end of our pre-written list of questions. Could this strike any new questions for you guys?
What's your go-to dish to make or take somewhere?
Oh yes, I might have missed that one.
What is yours?
Mine?
Yeah.
We make sausage balls. Have you guys ever had those where it's sausage and Bisquick and cheddar cheese and you mix it all together and bake them? And they get gooey and crispy at the same time.
Those sound so good.
Yeah,
we need to share that on our recipe. We need to start sharing recipes again.
Yeah. We do, yes. Wow. Yeah, we were texting about this a little the other day. I forget what I asked you about Thanksgiving, and you said the words sausage balls, and I was like, whatever that is sounds amazing.
Yeah.
Better than I can dream.
But they are to die for. Eat a whole thing of sausage. It's so good.
How many steps is that recipe? Is it something I could handle?
Yeah, it's literally, I think Jody has it exact, but it's sausage. I think it's a cup of milk-ish, a cup of flour, and a cup of cheese, somewhere around that. And then you just roll it in.
It's meatballs kind of, but a little simpler.
Yeah, so easy.
Ooh, we need to share that. And then maybe I'll incorporate that into one of my sides.
I feel like you kind of already use Bisquick for your, is it Bisquick in your monkey bread?
I just use the the cans of biscuits.
Okay.
Yeah, I break
You're here. I mean, You're here. I've been hear you the whole time. So. Yeah.
I want to try that.
Yeah, I'll send you. I'll have to ask Jody because he's got it down his science of what the measurements actually are.
Yeah.
Isn't that great when you've made a recipe so many times you don't actually need the steps?
Yeah. We be well, you've made that a bunch of times. That's your job, or even for dinner sides and stuff. Because it's I've made it. I don't need a cookbook, and
yeah.
I have wanted to get into Thanksgiving pajamas, kind of. I love pajamas, so I kind of want to do both.
Yes.
I sort of feel like Thanksgiving pajamas you could wear them longer than you could wear Christmas pajamas.
Yeah.
You guys agree?
Oh yeah. Next year you could bring them out in September when you start your pumpkin spice.
Right. Exactly. Would you say your specialty is the monkey bread?
Oh yeah. Right now it's just monkey bread.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have I wouldn't say it's a specialty. I just end up usually making salads for whatever, and there are a lot of really good autumn salads out there. So I'm thinking you roast butternut squash and throw that in feta cheese or goat cheese or something. There's a lot of fun stuff you can put in there, and pomegranate seeds and stuff. So yeah, I don't know. Those are usually fun to make. I usually end up being the one to bring those, but I feel I really like to nail my mom's cheese grits recipe this year and have that be my new thing. Yeah. So we'll see how it goes.
Yeah, let us know.
Yeah.
My mom always made this macaroni and cheese at every one. They wanted it every holiday. It was Cooper Sharp cheese she used with ziti noodles, so the smooth big ziti noodles, and then it was baked with breadcrumbs on top. And I want to start I want to start making that, but she sent it to me once and then I lost it. So I'm going to have to ask her again for it.
I feel like moms are so good at keeping recipes.
I know.
It's just forever. And they'll be on really battered pieces of paper that they just kept for 20 years. We've got some good dishes here in the comments. So Sarah's specialty is, oops, it went away. Sarah's specialty is buffalo chicken dip. It's the only dish my son wants me to make. Yes.
I want to learn how to make that too.
Yeah. in relation to the sausage balls, Renee says makes me think of rice balls, but different.
Oh,
I said rice balls. I've never had those.
it's like an Italian thing. I think that's right.
Interesting.
Mhm.
And then Sheila says homemade stuffing.
Oh, I bet
sounds
that's good. Yeah.
Renee says buffalo chicken dip. Good every day at any time.
That is
Yes.
Very true. Renee says I've never done the pajamas during holidays, but I've debated it. There's some cute pairs. Yeah.
Yeah.
Saw some at Walmart yesterday. They were really cute.
Ooh.
I stopped buying Christmas ones for my kids. That's a problem.
You stopped or you?
I cannot stop buying my kids.
Oh, I know.
I will
It's
buy.
so fun.
They need these ones too.
I know. Do we need one for every day of December? Yes.
Like a
Like
pajama advent calendar.
Yeah.
Sheila says she can make monkey cake in her sleep. It's amazing.
Me too, almost. Yeah.
Yeah. And then homemade desserts are the best.
Mhm.
Sarah says, I like to try new and different recipes when there are plenty of guinea pigs to try it. That's funny. Renee shared, thank you.
Oh, thank you, Renee.
And Sheila says they're yummy too. So I love this conversation happening right now.
This is fun.
Wow. Well, I'm excited for this. Now I'm like, oh, we're still 2 weeks away.
No, I wish Thanksgiving was tomorrow now or today. Whatever.
I know.
Wow. Anything else you guys want to mention? It's like, I don't know, a special part of your day? Or should we land the plane?
No, I think we're good. I think we'll wrap it up here and see what we're going to talk about next week.
Love it. We have some cool episodes coming up in the next couple weeks to anyone watching. So keep an eye out. We're gonna have a guest in the next month.
Yes,
Be
and if
exciting.
you have any ideas for guests, sorry, I cut you off.
No, you didn't.
Let
You're
us
good.
know. And we'll try to bring some guests on. Topics you want to talk about, things you want to hear.
Yes. Awesome. Well, thank you guys.
We'll see you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Bye.